What is up, everybody? I think we are live, and the bitrate seems good. Welcome to day 11 of vibe coding on Steam Deck until we make $1 million. So, day 11. As always, we're gonna move the trailer onto the day 12. So let's start there. We're gonna say day 12. We are also using the new Visual Studio Code, the current insider build. Now, I still have to learn it quite a bit. Like, how do I make a new file? Okay, do I save it? Okay, give me a second. Let me figure out how to do this. So I want to make a new file, right? That's a new file. But I want to save the file there. So, Control S, it opens on the side. Say 12.md file. That's not nice. You should just open it up here immediately. But it's fine. Okay, so the plan for day 12 is to make the trailer. Okay, let's go back to actual day 11, right? Today we need to do a few things. Firstly, we need to check on the Steam store pages. So check Steam store for Delphi Turtle. I think Valve did respond. Then we need to check Steam store for Calculator. Okay. And then there are some issues reported by one of the chat members here with the issues on the calculator. So we're also going to be looking at those issues. So check calculator graphing issues. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then we still need to fix the Germany and South Africa theme on the calculator. I don't know if we'll have time for it, but I will add it here. So fix in Germany and South Africa themes on calculator. Hey, Mr. Ian, welcome to the chat. Unable to connect to chat. Why is this one not connecting to the chat? I can see your chat message in OBS Studio, but I can't see it in YouTube itself. It says chat disconnected. Maybe I should refresh the page. Let's hope that doesn't cause any issues. Okay, I've refreshed the page and I can see the chat. Hello there, Mr. Ian. I can finally see you. Thank you indeed. Okay. So, Mr. Ian, as always, we are busy making a list here. Fix Germany and South Africa themes on calculator. And then just continue good work on QR code generator. Okay, what did we do for day 10? What was the plan? Testing out, check. Oh yeah, so we didn't do too much day 10. Then day 9. Okay, improve settings page for UI. We did that. Think about pricing, make left. Oh yeah, we did this as well. Build a flatpak. Yeah, we still have to do this as well. Publish new version, build. Okay, so there's a few things we need to do here. Ian, yes, YouTube via what? Yes, YouTube via laptop didn't load. Had to refresh as well, but could only chat via phone app. That's strange. Yeah, so for me, my chat window on YouTube actually said like chat disconnected something, but on OBS Studio I could see it, so I just had to refresh it on the browser and it worked fine. Luckily. Okay, going back to day 11, I think let's start with these few ones here, and we'll see how it goes, because it just kind of depends on how long these issues take, right? Okay. So, as you can see, we are using the brand new VS Code app, VS Code Agents app. I'm still learning it. I still have to figure out how to update it as well. So obviously I have a version working, right? But I can't actually update this version yet. So we still have to make a script to update this as well. Maybe we do this tonight. make script to update VS Code Insider. Okay, so let's jump right in by first looking at the Steam store pages. Okay, so we'll go to Calculator. I did try to open the Steam store page here. I don't know if it actually did open. It doesn't seem like it opened. Let's see if it opened in my browser. It didn't open. It actually crashed. Okay, let me just refresh these pages and see if it works. Cool, it does work, and we do have some feedback. Okay, let's try again if I can open it within VS Code. I'll go here and I'll reload this page. Let's see if this one can open. I might need to sign in though. Okay, it does work, and I need to sign in. I might sign in off screen, I think, if it actually loads. Ian, have you tried to install VS Code Insiders yet? Any attempts there? So Ian in the chat, he is also using Linux. He is using KDE Linux. And KDE Linux is also immutable like SteamOS, but KDE Linux is a bit more like closed down than SteamOS. They only want you to basically use the flat pack system. But there are ways around it. It's just a bit harder than SteamOS. But I mean, Copilot made it pretty easy on SteamOS, to be honest. Okay, let's have a look at this the issues. Okay, a review of your store presence has identified one or more issues. Please read and follow these instructions. Caution. The written description doesn't fully explain what features and content a customer can expect to be included with their purchase. Your store page is a good start, but we would like to see some more detail about the gameplay and features. We recommend resolving the issue, but this won't prevent your game from releasing. Okay, so just a caution. Okay, we do actually have a failure. I will continue reading the caution though. A good description will let the customer know what type of game it is and contain a list of features and content, especially what they can expect to get with their purchase. Ian says he hasn't installed VS Code Insiders yet. Essentially what they can expect to get with their purchase. When reading through the description, they should get a sense of what the game is about. The description doesn't need to mention the genre, FPS, whatever, but this is usually the easiest way to convey the gameplay. Okay. I might not change the description right now, but I do want to go and have a look at what it actually is. Just to kind of get an idea of what they don't like. Okay. Why is there no developer showing here? What? Oh, there it goes. Hey, what? Esoterri? Is that how you say it? Damn, I remember you from high school at IT videos. Yes. Delphi programming. First time you popped up in my feed in years. Well, I'm glad to have popped up today. How are you doing? Are you still programming? Or what is your job? Esoterri. Is that how you say your name? Esoterri. I don't know. I hope it's correct, but I'm most likely butchering that name. Okay, so what we are doing here is we are vibe coding. And do you know what vibe coding is? It's basically you use AI and you just like vibe with it, you know. There's no actual coding being done, like actual writing code. We just write prompts to the AI and then the AI writes the code for us. And the goal here is to make a bunch of cool and useful applications, and maybe we'll make some money while making those apps. That's basically the plan. And we are on day 11. So every day I will be streaming and making these applications. Yeah, LMA, I did computer science at uni. Very cool. So what job do you currently have? Are you like web developer, app developer, what database administrator? Like what do you actually do now? I'm guessing you don't use Delphi anymore. If you do, I would be very happy, but I'm guessing you don't. I still use Delphi. As you can see, we are currently busy preparing the release of Delphi Turtle, Learn Programming. So this is an app that basically can be used to learn Delphi. My hope is to get this app into South African schools where they give it to IT students. Ended up getting a data science role and I'm loving coding not as much. Okay, and I am loving coding not as much. Why not? You might just be in the wrong role. I mean, maybe data science just isn't for you, to be honest. Maybe you'd be a better fit somewhere else. I mean, the whole like IT scene is quite vast. There's so many different roles you can do in it. Just Python, SQL, etc. Okay. I've done a lot of SQL and a bit of Python, but I'm a big fan of Python. Even though I don't use it that often, I am a big fan of it. Don't have too much to use it though. Nope, haven't thought about Delphi in years until today. I will show you Delphi Turtle shortly, actually. Yeah, let me do that since you come from a Delphi world, kind of. We'll go here to bing.com and we'll search here for Delphi Turtle. Go to the store page. And here it is. So basically the idea here is that you have like a environment here. Well, that's not much of a full screen. Basically have like a coding environment here where you control a turtle using Delphi code on the right hand side. And behind this whole system is a library called Turtle. It's originally actually a Python library. There's a Python turtle.py. And I actually went down the road of porting that entire library from Python to Delphi. And then I built this application on top of that library. So the public API for the Python turtle.py one is fully compatible with the Delphi one. So whatever you can write in the Python version, you can actually write here as well. And it supports like normal Delphi code, like you could make variables and for loops and all that. What you're doing is cool though. Are schools still going to be using Delphi long term? I have no idea, to be honest. Whether they are or are not, I don't really care. Obviously, I would want them to use Delphi, but I think like AI has changed the world of programming so much. One has to ask, is it even worth it to teach coding in schools at this point? Should they maybe be teaching vibe coding or AI rather than actually writing code? Like, how useful is it to still write code in like 5 years from now or 10 years from now? If coding is still a thing that you should be learning, then sure, Delphi, I would love for it to be there long term, but yeah, I don't even know if coding should still be something you learn, to be honest. Even though I do love coding, like the actual act of coding, I do love it. But I do think that AI has just changed the landscape completely, and I don't think coding is knowing how to code is important anymore, to be honest. Because anyone can wake up, they can build $1 million business without ever writing a line of code. They can build an app or a game. So yeah, I think logic and stuff like that needs to be taught. Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying don't teach that. I'm saying, is it really needed to teach the physical act of coding? Like, knowing a programming language is not that important. Knowing logic is still important. How to solve problems is still important. But knowing like how to change the color of a form, the background color of a form, that's really important. Or how to make a show message pop up on a screen when you click a button. Like things like that. Is that really important to learn? Since AI can do that and way more. I think knowing logic, like you are saying, but also knowing like almost system design, like how to design the application to be stable and scale. I think things like that are more important now. than actually knowing like the details of the code itself. That's just my opinion though. And I mean, the days of AI is still quite early. In a year from now, it'll be much different, and who knows how it will be in a year from now. And that's also why I'm doing this series. So I'm fairly new to AI as well. I don't know much about AI, but I want to learn it better. And that's also why we are doing these video series at night. Is because I want to get better. I want to learn more. I want to play with it. But like I said, I still enjoy coding, but I think AI is the future. Unfortunately, for those of us who love coding. And you either learn AI or you get left behind, I think. But the thing is also, there are still many systems that AI suck at, and many systems that you can't just trust in AI, like critical systems, at this point. So I think like actual coding will still be needed for a while, but I think like in a very, very long term, I don't think anyone will be writing code anymore, to be honest. I don't know how long it will be. Maybe it's a year from now, maybe 6 years, maybe 12 years, but I think it's coming. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is basically the app. Here you can see one example of it basically doing that. You can even write text. So here you can see the example for text. So what am I doing here? Yeah, there you can see right Delphi Turtle. Center, you give it a font, etc. It's technically almost like a game engine. You could technically write the whole game in this, in theory. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can technically do this. You can even make animations. What's your job/role? Do you encourage AI use at work? So I do encourage AI work, and I'm currently just working as a senior developer. I do websites, I do apps, I do databases, APIs, just kind of whatever they need from me, I do essentially. We are quite a small team. We are like 10 developers total. And yeah, we try to use AI. At mine, they fully do. Okay. So at my job, we don't fully yet do AI, but we are. I think we'll move to that in the future, probably. But the thing is also, we use Delphi, and using AI with Delphi is not that great, to be honest. AI does not know Delphi very well. So like this Delphi Turtle app, I don't think you could vibe code this with AI even if you tried. At least not in Delphi. If I were to vibe code this in JavaScript, sure. But making this in Delphi is not something AI would be able to do easily. It'll be quite difficult. It's going to have to be someone who codes it. And sure, AI can help you, but it's not going to be able to vibe code it, unfortunately. AI just suck in Delphi. But it's getting better. It's definitely getting better. So basically what we got going here is that we tried to submit it to Valve, to the Steam store. It's been rejected a couple of times already. I think it's been rejected like 10 times already. But we're slowly moving forward. So yeah, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, you know. Okay, I was about to check the description. They don't like my description, but they say it's fine, even though they don't like it. Okay, what did I write here? Delphi Turtle strives to provide the lowest threshold way to learn or teach software development in the Delphi programming language. Students command an interactive Delphi code editor similar to the RAS Studio IDE and use Delphi functions to move a turtle displayed on the screen. An illustrated help screen introduces the student to the basics of Delphi programming while demonstrating how to move the turtle. Okay, I can see how they might not like that. I'm sure we can make it better. There's way more stuff we could add in there. But I said it's fine. So for now, I'm going to leave it. I'll get back to it, I think, later. Okay, let's check out the other issue. The actual failure. Okay, your store page has failed our review because your early access answers do not fully explain what a customer can expect from your app. In particular, please expand on the answer to the following question. Approximately how long will this game be in early access? We understand that the game development can result in uncertain release dates, so we don't want anything too definite here. However, we ask that you use your best judgment to make an approximate estimate for when the game might come out of early access. Something like roughly, okay, how are you planning on involving the community in your development process? That's a different issue. We'll get to that shortly. I want to ask you one more question. Theory CPI, you say your company is fully using AI. Does that mean like the developers there are not writing any code anymore? Like not at all, not even a single line of code. It's like just fully vibe coded now. And does your company just do data science, or do they also do other things? Meaning that is the AI code just Python and SQL, or is it also other languages or frameworks or stuff? I know AI is incredible with SQL. I pretty much also use it for SQL now. Watches Rolex, Tag Heuer, Distasot, Richard Miller, Breitling, Omega. What are you saying? What is this? Grand Psycho, Audemars, Baguette. Sure. Whatever that means, sure. You want to elaborate what it means? What you said? Okay, let's jump into the other issues, guys. The first one was approximately how long. Come on, I did say 2026. Isn't that definite enough? For as long as it's needed, but we are aiming for 2026. Come on, this is surely definite enough. Okay, let's just see what I say here. Roughly in. Okay, let's then change it. It's fine. We'll say here roughly in 2 to 3 months. Now, I'm hoping to release this by end of this month or beginning next month, but I want to give myself a bit of like just the extra time in case something goes wrong. So I'm going to say roughly 2 to 3 months. I think that's safe. Okay. Then the other one they had, how are you planning on involving the community in your development process? The community plays a crucial role in early access development. Give details on what impact they'll have on a game's direction. If you have preferred methods of communication, share them here. I remember this one. We did change it. Because I added like a method of communication and they didn't like that. Esotery says, I work at one of the big telcos. We have so many teams and I can only talk for the analysts and big data teams. Using AI for scripting and stuff isn't seen as a bad thing. I'm sure they did not stop. Yeah. That's what Astro says. So Esotery, I agree with you that using AI for like scripting and stuff is also great. We also pretty much use AI for scripting quite a bit. I mean, just even now for my calculator app, I wrote a script that basically takes a screenshot of every page on it. I'm sure I could have done that manually, but man, I mean, making a script for that is just so much easier. And just automating stuff as well. Like even today, when I commit code to GitHub and stuff, I don't actually commit it myself. I actually just ask the AI to commit it, and it does it. And stuff like, oh, when I needed to install VS Code Insiders, sure I could have installed it myself, but I actually had AI write me a script that would install it for me instead of me manually installing it. Coding completely. Electra Foster, shout out please. Who is Electra Foster? What weird people are you bringing here? Electra Foster. Hey, new Astro. Hello, Shawnee. What? Shawnee mobility, please cut down tree. Make some tea. Don't forget to pee. Hey, pee. You see the bug that I sent you? I saw the video. I haven't watched the video yet, but I did see that you submitted the bug. We are planning to look at that issue real soon. So we'll first be tackling the issues on the Steam store page. So they came back with Delphi Turtle and basically gave some new issues that we have to look at. So I'm busy quickly fixing those issues. And then we're going to jump to the calculator on Steam as well. And then once we're done with that, then I'm going to jump into the calculator bugs. Like your calc freezes when it sees an X. That's not good. Okay, we'll definitely look at that. So the graphing unit or mode in the calculator was definitely the most difficult one. And I did expect that one to have the most bugs as well. It's also the one I tested the least. So yeah, thank you for testing, by the way. I appreciate it. But we'll sort out the issues. Don't worry. The thing is, I also don't have easy access to a Windows version of the calculator to like compare and test it properly. Whereas the other ones, it's easier to test because it's not like it's just numbers. But the graphic one, I need to actually see and compare. So it's a bit more difficult. Thought you don't watch YouTube, Electra. Esotery, he's like that. All the regulars are here in the chat, Esotery. Astro and Delphi fan is here quite often. I think almost every day they've been here. Maybe once or twice they missed it. Hail Taiwan, Mr. Delphi fan. China? Question mark? Okay. So let's jump into the next one. We have to fix this. So how are you planning to involve the community? Where is this? How are you planning? Yeah, we wrote the whole thing here. How do they still not like that? We'll involve the community at every step. We'll publish a visible roadmap and regular change logs. And try harsh community input publicly so votes, comments, and reproducible bugs directly influence our priorities. Lesson content, editor, debugger features, export, workshop support, localization, accessibility, etc. Contributors are welcome to. I don't know how. What? How are you planning to involve the community in your development process? The community plays a crucial role in early access development. Give details on what impact they'll have on a game's direction. Isn't that what we basically said here? We'll involve the community every step. We'll publish a visible roadmap and regular change logs. And take community input publicly, such as votes, comments, and reproducible bug reports. And I'm just going to change the wording, to be honest. And those. Hail Taiwan, Mr. Delphi fan. Aha, you mean Taiwan? My first time. China. Mish, where's your other accounts? They're sleeping at the moment. I want the community to have to send pictures of themselves shirtless to be verified to play this game, please. Okay. Such as votes, comments, and reproducible bug reports, and those will directly influence our priorities. Community feedback will directly influence lesson content, editor, debugger features, export, and workshop support, localization, accessibility, and more. Bet. Mish, more like send a picture of them shirtless kissing. Gonna play Battlefield 6 and then sleep. Lol, nice thinking about Delphi game will follow your series. Thank you very much. I'm very much keen to see you again in the future. And good luck with your Battlefield 6. Enjoy it. I unfortunately cannot play Battlefield 6 because I'm using Linux. I don't think it works on Linux. Maybe Astro knows because Astro is also using Linux. But I don't think Battlefield 6 works. Or does it? Let's quickly have a look. Otherwise, Mish is going to be in the chat and say, that's why you shouldn't use Linux. Let's just have a look here. So there's a website called ProtonDB. that you can basically check and see if a game works on Linux or not. So I can go here and I can say Battlefield, and I can press enter. And then I can see exactly what battlefields work on Linux and which don't work. So I can see Battlefield 1, it works for some people, but not all. This one works perfectly fine. This one works fine. This one is upwards, Battlefield V. So Battlefield 6, so so Battlefield 6 does not work at all. So it looks like most Battlefields are working, except Battlefield 6. Delphi fan says, ew, Linux cult. And Astro says, Linux is the best cult. Windows gang, time to flex. There's nothing to flex about Windows. I just have to get my cat out of here. Looks like she doesn't want to be here anymore. Come here, you. Yes, my little fat cat. Her name is Sky. Sky from X-Men is what she's named after. No, not X-Men, sorry. Sky from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then later she got renamed to Daisy in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Just so stupid name. But she's like one of the main characters in those series. There's also like, I don't know, I haven't seen that in so many years, I don't even remember, to be honest. We outnumber you, Phil. I think it's because of EA app. Same thing for Battlefront 2. I want a sheep, F the cat. I only can't play that because of EA app. Sky from the sky. Yeah, I forgot what Sky's powers were. She had some kind of powers in it, but I don't remember what she had. Who knows? Yep, go get the sheep. I'm not gonna go get the sheep. Okay, contributors are welcome to submit PRs for code or lesson content. Okay, we'll also acknowledge contributors, respond to high impact reports, and announce milestone plans in advance. So early access players can shape feature design and release order rather than only helping with final polish. Let's try that. What date you will be releasing from early access? Okay. Show month and year only. Show month and year. And then we say 2026. Okay, when will we decide for now? Are we gonna, May, June, July? Let's put in July for now, just in case. But I am hoping to release either this month or next month. I need to wait 3 weeks at least. That's just how the rules work. Once they accept it, I have to wait 3 weeks. So we're looking at end of May, but most likely beginning of June. Okay, let's save this. Ian, I demand the sheep. Astro. Hello, Ian. Bring the sheep. Ian says anti-cheat. Yeah, it's most likely the anti-cheat, but it could also be the EA app, like Astro said. But yeah, it's most likely the anti-cheat. I don't know how Battlefield's anti-cheat works, but if it's a kernel anti-cheat, then it's definitely the anti-cheat. But I know Valve is busy working with game developers to get that working. Since the Steam machine is around the corner, they're basically trying to get it to work for that. But I think they might only get it to work for SteamOS in the beginning at least. Okay, so this is basically updated. Let's go publish, and we'll say publish to public. Kernel anti-cheat, yep. Kernel anti-cheat. An error occurred while trying to publish assets for the store. Please try again. If you continue to encounter this error, please contact unable to publish trailer. Oh yeah, don't have a trailer yet.